tried it. You're not gonna do that again. Not gonna get me again for the second week in a row.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna do it ever again.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna catch you when you least expect it.
When I least expected, you know what episode this is?
What comes after 10?
21.
What's 9
Stupid.
plus 11?
Episode of, gosh, opening the whole drink. Thirsty, yeah.
Sorry.
Like, damn.
I should have done it.
Before we started, damn. What's
that
up,
song?
y'all? Damn. Was it episode 11?
Episode 11.
Lucky number 11. You know, I love number 11. There's so many significance to number 11. 11 was my water polo number, you know. So we made it to lucky number 11. You see? Okay, you know already know what it is. Welcome to another unwanted feedback episode where we're giving you our thoughts on stuff you didn't even know you had opinions on.
For the couple you didn't ask for, giving our unsolicited opinions with zero filter.
As always, we don't give a damn. We're going to say it how we want to say it. We're going to do it how we want to do it. And we're going to have fun anyway. Because at the end of the day, it's about making us be happy. And for y'all to enjoy and have a good time, for y'all to be happy too.
And really, at the end of the day, I feel like it's more so everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
That is true. That is true. And I respect everyone's opinion to the most part, right?
Yeah.
At least we try to. Yo.
When it's not dumb.
Exactly.
Anyway, I forgot to tell y'all last week. So at the Beyonce concert.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
This girl's wearing a white button-down shirt. Got cakes on. It's pouring out. I don't know where she came from.
Got cakes on. So she like got a donk? What does cakes mean? What do you mean you got cakes on?
Cakes are like those bras without having a bra. It's basically like a nipple cover. But
okay.
Support a little bit better.
Okay.
I don't know where she was coming from, how long she was walking, whole titty out, cake gone.
Titty just outside.
Just out like this. Hello.
Peekaboo.
Like out there.
Like peekaboo. Like whole like aureola. Outside.
Yeah, nobody told this girl that she was with a bunch of friends. I guess they like overdrank.
Yeah.
I seen two people that worked there. I thought they was gonna go tell her. They looked at each other like this and kept it pushing. I said, no.
Right. That was the I'ma mind my business.
And she kept it pushing. And none of her friends told her anything about her titty being out.
Damn.
So, free the titty out, boys.
Damn, how does her friend like no one noticed that? And it was raining. Like
I'm at Beyonce.
The show didn't even
I ain't looking at your titties. I'm looking at Beyonce's titties.
But did the show even start yet?
No.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. We wearing these clothes where pretty much we outside anyway. We don't even realize when we fully outside anyway. Them titties was outside and she didn't even know.
I learned from the last Beyonce concert that I went to, if you don't plan it out accordingly, get comfy.
Exactly. Better bring you a poncho because you was rained out.
Comfy shoes, comfy shirt, comfy everything. You can still look cute and be comfy, but like, be comfy. It's not worth it.
It really ain't worth it.
But sometimes it is, you know. I get it. At Beyonce, I get it.
I mean, Beyonce, people gonna always show out, do what they, you know.
This has got to go.
Nah, it's more when I lean back. I don't need to lean back.
Okay, Fat Joe.
Not lean back. Is it my?
I know something.
Man, he's taking my pants and to the rock away. Come on, lean back with me. Come on, goofy ass.
Stupid ass little boy. I was gonna do it too.
But you over here talking about Beyonce concert. Wiz Khalifa is coming up. And he's actually going on tour. Randomly enough, he's coming to Jones Beach.
Did tell me that.
I'm like, dang, I think I want to go. And I'm not saying like I'm a big Wiz Khalifa fan, but Wiz been doing his thing like for a long time. Like, See You Again for Fast and the Furious. Like, I think that's one. If not, I think that's his biggest song, like worldwide. But
because of the movie, of course.
Sure. But that song, he has so many billion. I think he has a billion. I think he has a diamond on that album.
Probably
album on that song. But he's coming here to Jones Beach, and then today I saw he performed on a Tiny Desk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did a Tiny Desk. He did a little Tiny Desk concert. He did about 5 songs. And basically, it was just like 15 years since Kush and Orange Juice originally came out. 15 years ago.
Was 2010?
2010.
Crazy.
2010, I was in high school. I remember that.
I was a freshman.
Yo, I was in 10th grade. 10th grade when that album, because I remember when Wiz been around, he been doing it since like 09, 2000, like 09, 08, 09. when the mixtape started dropping.
But you were a sophomore in the beginning of 2010. I was a freshman at the end of 2010.
Yes. Yeah. I was.
That's the only way that it would make sense because we're 2 years apart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then
I had to think it out.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? I know about that. I was like, yeah.
Wait, we were in 10th grade. I was stuck on the 10th grade.
Yeah, I was in 10th grade, but Wiz was part of that group with Big Sean. Big Sean throughout my high school was turned up. You had Currency. And Wiz was up there too. Tyga. Let's not forget Tyga. I used to run home for the mixtapes for Tyga. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Cushion Orange Juice 2 just dropped 2 months ago. But Wiz was on there doing his thing. He did 5 songs, some from the original OJ. Mesmerize, big song, big song. And then he did some new ones off the new album for sure. But this new Cushion Orange Juice 2 is fire. I do want to see this tour though, because he's coming with Sean Paul. So how the renegade what people say. How random is that, by the way?
I mean,
and it's a summer concert.
It is random, but I think it'll be a good time.
It being a summer concert, it's gonna be lit. Yeah, it's gonna be a lit time.
Yeah, for sure. Jonesy Amphitheater is nice.
I've never been.
They got ass food though. It's
really?
It's like you tailgate.
Can you bring your own food?
You have to tailgate, but you have to park there. And I think parking is free. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we can find out. I mean, it's on a Wednesday, so we'll see.
All right, y'all. Let's get into it.
With what?
Popeyes sandwich.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Let's get into it.
All right, talk to me. Let's go.
We got them here. We gonna test them out.
Of course, because we had a couple of our friends hit us up, and we're like, yo, we need y'all to try out these Popeyes chicken sandwiches.
You can't talk about that.
You can go ahead and get it. We could definitely get the chicken sandwich. Yeah, so we gonna go ahead and start this chicken sandwich. I said chicken sandwich like 10 times.
Yeah, because you're stuck. You want to try it so bad.
Because you're like, oh, we got the bag. Leave it, Kobe.
Because it's like the sound in the bag with the mics. I figured it would be easy.
Just unwrap it.
All right, you get yours.
Go ahead. You have the classic. We're gonna try one of each. One of them is a spicy. One of them is a classic. I think you have the classic.
Kobe wants to try it too, y'all.
Kobe, sit.
All right.
Let me try it.
God damn. Big ass bite.
It's a little dry.
It is hella dry, but I only got a piece of chicken.
It's just chicken and bread. I want to try the spicy now. So, yeah, we're gonna give y'all our opinion after. Hold up. So now we about to try the spicy. See what the spicy talking about. Let's see.
McDonald's need to come out, drop theirs ASAP.
Hold up. Let's see the spicy tasting like.
Dry. Okay, next.
Dry. Hell no.
It's because they put no sauce with it. It's just literally what's in it.
Damn.
Oh wait, the sauce is in the middle. What sauce is this?
No. See, right around the time of COVID, when everybody was running to get their Popeyes chicken sandwich, I understand why. At that time, I understand why. I'm glad nobody lined up for this. Nobody ain't lined up for this. This is not it. Where you scaling it?
I mean, I kind of like the spicy one.
Really? Let me get another bite. Tell them about the spicy.
I think there's sauce in that one. There ain't no sauce in this one. Or there's not enough sauce. Let's start there. There's not enough sauce in either of them. But the spicy gives it flavor. But I like Popeye's chicken.
It can go on.
All right, McDonald's, drop yours.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got it anyways. Fine.
Yeah, McDonald's, y'all on the clock. I mean, technically, Popeyes dropped the chicken sandwich, so now they up the score because they have something out. So they have a chicken wrap. But no, hell no. What do you rate a scale out of 10 out of 10? What do you rate this?
The regular one? Yeah, I think I gotta eat the whole thing because each bite I get gets better. Now this is like an 8. I'm not gonna lie. It tastes already with all the sauce.
It's not hit for me. And the fact that I need more sauce is showing that the chicken is trying to drown out the flavor.
Well, I mean, we did get it mad hours ago. It's not like we're eating it fresh either. Here, my grandma having put tissues in my pocket.
No, yeah, we're done with this. We're done. And all the sauce is at the bottom of the wrap.
All sauce is at the bottom. That's the only reason why it got better.
Nah, bro. Hell no. Hell no.
So you don't want this?
No, I'm good. We're good off that. Yeah. So I'm not recommending this Popeyes chicken sandwich. I give it a solid 6 only because it's a chicken wrap. Only other place that has a chicken wrap is Chick-fil-A right now. Does Wendy's have one?
Yeah. It's grilled chicken, but it's still pretty fire.
Yeah, and McDonald's, y'all are on the clock. We need that chicken wrap.
Drop it. Just in time for summer.
We need that chicken wrap. So what's up?
So y'all want to hear my story or?
Yeah. Come on, carry it through.
No. I'm sorry. I apologize. How was your week, babe?
I mean, my week was good. Worked. Back to the regular work week. Didn't back to no traveling. Busy work week. Had a good little weekend. Can't complain. I know we have another work week ahead of us this week. Should be a mild one. But I'm ready for the weekend again because it's supposed to be hot this weekend. But this on and off rain, I'm not with it. I'm not with it.
Ever since you told me it feels like we're in London, it really do feel like we're in London.
See, that's all it took. I had to just bring it, shed it to light.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels like it's always rainy and mucky here and sunny one day and then yellow. And
it also feels like, because I grew up here, it feels like April showers came late.
Yeah.
Because it's usually like this in April, not in May.
Dang.
At least when I was living here, it was like that in April for sure. But I'm looking forward to the weekend too, because last weekend, I mean, we were busy.
All up and down the place. Saturday, grocery, all over the place.
Sunday, grocery.
You know what I'm saying?
And then we made it to the Yankees Red Sox game.
Made it to the big game. Tell me about that. How did that go?
Yanks lost.
Where you at? Yeah, see, they're quiet now. See, my Yankee fans, I was been waiting on this. So walking into the stadium, you could just feel the hostility. Everyone is just looking at you like you look lost, but no one could actually say anything. Now, mind you, if this was like, I want to say probably even 10 years ago, words would have been flying left and right. But let me tell you something. When the game got started, Aaron Judge went up 2-0, knocked a homer before we even got to our seat. And we were there before the game really started, but we were trying to get food. But before we could even sit down, already got a home run. Now it's up 2-0. Then back and forth, Red Sox, Yanks were going at it back and forth. And then by the time we got to like the 6th inning, is when the Yankees went up. Sorry, the Rockies went. Oh, I keep saying Rockies. The Red Sox.
You don't even know your own
went
team.
up. I'm brain farting. The Red Sox went up 5-2? No, 5-3 at that time. No, they went up 7-3 in that inning. No. In that 6th inning, yes. When they got 2 home runs, they went up 7-3 in that inning.
It feels like a blur.
You know, and it's funny, it was like the Bloods and the Crips in there. Whenever the Red Sox would score, the Reds would stand up. Everybody like, yeah, flicking each other off and screaming and all that. When the Yankees scored, everybody's screaming at you in my face. It was funny, but there was a lot of Red Sox fans in there.
Yeah. Yankee Stadium got good chicken fingers.
They're expensive. I mean, every arena is going to be expensive, but that place...
I feel like the normal stuff is not bad. I mean, the chicken fingers meal was $15. That's like Chick-fil-A.
That is average. Chick-fil-A is not no $15.
Up here, I feel... okay.
Nah.
It's like Popeyes. Popeyes is like $15 for a meal up here.
And Popeyes is not worth spending $15 for no meal. They're expensive. But yeah, they damn near stadium prices for real.
But then the alcoholic drinks are what's expensive. Like the drink I got was $24.
Oh wow.
It was called the 2-rum home run.
Damn, I ain't know that.
Get it?
You spent $250 on a drink.
Damn,
exposed. Damn, now I gotta run back my expenses. Damn.
Don't watch me watch TV.
Anyways, but we still had a good time. We went with my buddy from work and his wife.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Great time.
They're great people.
Yep,
you know?
definitely. We'll
Good
hang out with them
vibes.
again and definitely catch a Mets game. That'll be next on the agenda. But Lee brought up a question. What she said, if we raised our kids,
Are we gonna raise them right?
and
The right side is the Yankees,
and she
only
asked,
the Yankees.
she basically asked if Red Sox and Yankees, who would our kids root for? And I'm gonna go ahead and say the Red Sox. I mean, you have to grow them right. They have to be a part of a hardworking organization that knows nothing but winning. You know.
What are you talking about? The Yankees are a 27-time championship team.
I mean, when you're the first team to ever be created, that's expected to be happen. But like of the modern days, I mean, we know how that goes.
Hey, listen, we've hit a dry spell, but that does not mean we're not a great team. And as soon as my kids come out of the womb, they will be in a Yankee shirt, and they will be told that they're not from New York unless they like the Yankees.
There's
no way they're going to be born in this state
and
not
Mets
be a
fans.
Yankee fan.
They're Mets fans.
No, I will not.
That's
let it
common
happen.
ground for both of us.
No, it's not because because then you'll make them be Celtics fans, and then I have nothing.
Yeah, I mean, Celtics fans. Listen, they can be whatever and like whatever they want. All right, but if they want a team to, start from the ground, from the ground up, you know what I'm saying? Of course, they're gonna be Celtic fans, and we're gonna be Red Sox fans.
No, that's not fair.
Go Sox.
That's not fair. Because so you can take them to baseball games and basketball games, and I have nothing to take them to.
Yeah, you can take them to see the Liberty. They nice. They got Sabrina Anisku.
I'm not a Liberty fan.
The WNBA girls are nice.
I'm not a Liberty fan. That's not my team.
Well, it's gonna be theirs.
Oh no, we're not having children because I'm not doing that. That's not gonna work for me.
If you say so.
Yep, I do. I say so, and I stand on that.
You funny.
Okay, I'm funny. I'm dead ass serious. Anywho, about to piss me off with this podcast. Let's have some humor and read this Reddit story.
Let me hear.
Let's change the pace we're going.
Please.
All right, so the title is TIFU, no idea what it stands for, by accidentally getting my 66-year-old mother high. I love these stories.
Oh my gosh.
Disclaimer. Happened yesterday, but I just realized it qualifies for this thread. Also, longtime Reddit stalker, noob Reddit poster, so go easy on me if I don't do it right. I know y'all can be vicious. Had to read the disclaimer. So I, 29 male, work at a smoke shop. So it's a safe assumption I smoke weed. This will be relevant in a second. I also live with my 66-year-old mother and take care of her because my father left at an early age. And when we moved back to Florida, her family disowned her for refusing to join the Church of Scientology. Just some Florida man shit for real. I already know it. I'll pause and allow you to process that. See? That's hilarious. Anyway, my mom put up with a considerable amount of delinquency for me growing up, and it has somewhat dulled her sense of disappointment in raising a 29-year-old convict who works in a smoke shop. She may not agree with everything I do, but she is supportive and loving even if she doesn't understand me. One of the things we have always shared was our love of cooking. Spending time in the kitchen with my mom has always been a way for us to connect.
So he's a mommy's boy.
I mean, you know something about that.
Yep.
She strongly dislikes that I smoke.
Damn.
But she tolerates
I catch a stray?
it. We have made edibles together in the kitchen as a way for her to relate and us to spend time together. It's always enjoyable, and she gets excited with me when I have a new recipe, even if she doesn't like the fact that it will probably get you high for 2 days.
Damn.
So, yesterday I bought a magic butter machine, as well as a 1/4 pound of mid-high grade cannabis, and I was super excited to make my first batch of tinctures. That said, I only used an ounce of bud for 2 cups of 190 proof grain alcohol. Still a lot for a 66-year-old woman who hasn't smoked weed since the 70s. My mother was naturally excited for this latest culinary cannabis experiment and wanted to be a part of it. Unfortunately, the machine makes everything simple and easy, so there wasn't much to do. After decarbing the bud and measuring the correct amounts, it was set to run for 8 hours and good to go. I decided to run it while I was at work, figuring it would be done by the time I got home. And this is when I knew I fucked up.
Oh, damn.
My mother, in her naive innocence, wanted to help and monitor the process. My dumbass didn't tell her to leave it well enough alone. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. For those of you who don't know, one of the recipes for a tincture calls for grain alcohol and heat.
Mm-hmm.
So my mother decided to check on my project while I was at work, took the lid off, and got a face full of 190 proof heated alcohol infused cannabis fumes.
Oh my gosh.
Drunk and high at the same time. Head. She called me at work, so stoned she couldn't talk, and I had to talk her into her bed. That was at 5 p.m. in the evening. It's 5 a.m. and she's still stoned, munching away, trying to get her thoughts in between fits of giggles and berating me for getting her baked when she has shit to do today. And that's the end. Can you imagine?
So you
but like 12 hours is not a long time to be high, I feel like.
But for someone that has never been high before, I'm pretty sure she was like in serious pain. I bet she was like greened out, whatever noise that was. But she's definitely greened out.
I mean, that sounds great.
No, it does not. 12 hours and how old is she? 66 years old. I know she was in pain.
She probably slept really good after that.
Definitely in a fetal position.
But he did that with his mom. Like, what's the wildest things you've seen your parents do?
What's the wildest things I've seen my parents do?
Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing that I can really remember off the top. What's the wildest
your
thing?
parents are good Christian people.
Yeah.
They really are.
That's why I don't know what's the wildest thing I've ever seen my parents do.
That's crazy. I wish I could say that. I don't think I ever seen my parents do anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
oh no, I definitely seen my mom do some crazy ass shit.
so you never see your daddy do nothing crazy?
No, my dad's a chill guy.
Yeah.
He's like me.
Your dad's a chill guy. Shout out to Pops.
Do you think a lot of older people these days smoke weed now, or like do anything that has to be with?
Of course,
cannabis?
there's a lot of people that I want to say there's a lot of people that originally did it, and then because the way how it was so legalized, they did everything under wraps and undercover in their house. But there's a lot of older people now that, boy, you'd be surprised that you see coming up in these spots.
Yeah.
Like, these older people need it for their inflammation, their pain, their chronic pain, their back pain, need help with digestive system. There's so much you could do with cannabis that now the older people are doing the topicals where they're rubbing it on their Restore, and their pain tinctures are good for sharp pain or everyday pain depending on what you're looking for, CBD. So there's a lot of older people now, you'd be surprised, that are in these spots picking up nowadays.
If this was you and your mom, right, in this story, and after this adventure of her being so blazed out of her mind and said to you, honestly, I get it now. I get why you smoke. I get why you like to feel like this. What the heck would you say?
To my mom?
If this was you in this scenario, you accidentally got your mama high. She knew you smoked weed.
I don't know. That's really weird.
You can't even process it.
I can't even. I can't even process it that as an imaginary thing.
That's
like
crazy.
That's how I gotta see my mom and my dad. Like, I can't even see it as a thing for me to be like, nah. I just can't see it. What about you? At least for your dad.
I'd just be like, yeah. Like,
I mean, what can you say?
I mean, nothing.
That's what I was saying. Exactly, nothing.
Yeah,
There's nothing that you can say.
All right, well, my other favorite part of of the podcast, the Would You Rather. Dun, 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 dun. You have to put like theme music for my games.
You are a theme music. You
You belong on Looney Tunes.
Oh, yeah, that's what you are.
Would you rather have to sing?
That's all, folks. Sorry, go ahead.
Fucking disrespectful. I'm about to call out tomorrow of this relationship. I ain't coming.
Yeah, coming. Yo, piss. Yeah.
Would you rather have to sing everything you say or dance everywhere you go for the rest of your life?
Oh my
You
gosh.
singing. I know you're singing.
I'm dancing.
No way.
I'm dancing.
You like to do both, actually.
What?
All right, so I dare you to dance for the rest of this podcast. I said dance, not sing. That means dance without music. You breaking the rules. You lost. I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised you haven't clowned me for these socks. All right, bruh, come on. Like, you're being like hella extra.
I'm dancing.
No, like you're like we're potting and you're being extra.
You said to keep dancing.
I said to keep dancing and you sang a whole clip of the fucking song.
I'm not singing anymore. I'm dancing. You still going? What's the next question? I'm dancing.
Would you rather be able to talk to animals but they all hate you, or only be able to communicate in interpretive dance? Oh my god, this is the stupidest question.
Yo, speak to the animals. I didn't know they hate me. I say, listen here, y'all. I know y'all hate me, but guess what? I'm the superior race.
That's literally not even a dance.
I'm the superior race.
We're just moving your neck back and forth.
I am the superior race. So move out of my way.
Would you rather have fingers as long as your legs or legs as long as your fingers?
Legs as long as your fingers is wild. I'd say fingers long as my legs.
Ew, that's disgusting.
Then I can reach for I'll be like climbing everything like
You
a spider.
look like a praying mantis.
I'd be like a spider.
Would you rather always have to wear socks on your hands or mittens on your feet?
What? Oh, mittens on my feet. I could do that.
Would you rather have the ability to time travel, but only to moments where you embarrass yourself?
I am stuck dancing for real.
Yeah, I know. That's why I can't stop laughing.
Can you tell me to stop dancing, please?
Or have the power to read minds, but only the thoughts of people you don't like. You need me to say that question again?
Nah. Read the thoughts of people I don't like. I want to know what the hell you thinking.
Yeah. What the fuck you talking about?
Right, exactly. So that I can just two fist punch you in the chin.
How do you interpret a fist into your dance?
You seen that? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Two fist punch, boom.
Would you rather have your
Boom.
life
Can you tell me to
narrated
start
by
dancing?
Morgan Freeman, but only when you're doing embarrassing things, or have your life narrated by a toddler who gets everything wrong?
A toddler. I don't know what the hell that even means. But
What the heck? Would you rather
I'm
have to
shut down the
eat
dancing.
a whole jar of pickles or drink a gallon of ketchup in one sitting?
A whole jar of pickles.
A whole jar of
Yeah, that
pickles,
sounds a
for
little
sure.
more human.
Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
100 duck-sized horses.
Would you gonna step on them?
Duck-sized horses? Yeah, I'm booting all of them. Told you. I'm booting all of them. All of them getting booted.
All right, so what if it was a horse-sized gorilla or 100 gorilla-sized horses?
Not the gorilla. The horse-sized
One
gorilla.
horse-sized gorilla? Yeah.
But a
for
horse-sized gorilla is kind of like they're close
This-
to the same height.
It wasn't a good.
Yeah, what the hell?
I tried to make them both match each other.
Why the gorilla came back? We already know what happened with 100 gorillas and one person.
All right, would you rather have a pet dragon that constantly eats all of your furniture or a pet unicorn that refuses to do anything cool? Well, we already have a pet dragon that constantly eats everything.
Yeah. That refuses to do any. Yeah, a pet unicorn.
Yeah.
Why would it? I mean, if it doesn't want to do anything cool.
Cool, at least you're not going to eat my furniture.
Exactly. Who the hell wouldn't take that? Yeah, eat my furniture for 100, please.
Would you rather be allergic to sunlight or be invisible but only when no one's looking at you?
Ooh, be invisible, but only when no one's looking at me.
Which is like rarely.
Because people are always looking at me.
I mean, at some point, yeah. Like at work and stuff.
That's true. I was thinking more like out in public. You know what I'm saying?
Would
Is why I'm hot. This is why. No,
you and the breaking out in song and dance. I can't take it anymore.
I'm still dancing. I'm stuck.
Would you rather only be able to speak in rhymes or never be able to stop quoting movies?
Speaking rhymes. Everything would be a bar.
Would you rather always be covered in glitter or always smell like a wet dog?
Glitter, dog.
Fire.
I can't.
Big fire for that.
Yo, I can't.
Rainbow glitter.
But I can't walk
You
around.
walked right into that
But
one.
who would want to walk around like smell like a wet dog? Like, no. First of all, again, telling someone
Let me
they
see
smell
some.
stink.
You already do smell like wet
Yeah,
dog.
you see, you can run them kind of jokes, but nobody can sit here and tell someone like, "Yo, you smell like a wet dog." Let me know, y'all. Please tell me, how do you let someone know that they smell like a wet dog, or tell them that they need to go bathe? Forget a deodorant. That they need to go bathe. Please do. Please.
All right, and last but not least, would you rather never be able to eat your favorite food again or never be able to try anything new again?
Damn. I guess try anything new again because I feel like I've eaten enough things that I could just cycle through that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I could just cycle through that stuff.
Yeah,
So
totally.
it's rather than to eat your favorite food again, damn, to take oxtail away or take ackee away.
I'd be hurt.
Come
Take
on now.
cannolis away. Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Softy.
That's your favorite meal.
It's like my favorite ice cream.
Not
meal.
Yeah.
I mean, I
is
guess
not a
I
meal.
went like
Yeah,
it said food. It didn't say like
True.
there's categories to this shit.
That's true.
You can't have one favorite thing across the board.
That's true.
All right. So we got something new for y'all because sometimes y'all are just as crazy as we are. So let's get a little chaotic here from you guys. We want to hear what you guys are up to.
I mean, this is the listeners drop in where we hand the mic over to you to share your confessions, hot takes, or deeply unsettling stories.
And Kobe's here to judge all y'all.
Yeah, but
Just kidding.
But there is a no judgment. You know what I'm saying? Just maybe a little.
He's gonna do it. You just try to take my shoe off of my foot.
This guy.
All right, so we're gonna put a Google form on our page later today, probably tomorrow when this video drops, and we're gonna put some questions in there and send us your answers so we can go over them and discuss them with you guys and let y'all know what we really think. If y'all brave enough.
Exactly, because some of y'all be scared. Go ahead. Give us your opinion, because I know I got mine.
We're gonna have 3 different sections. Pick which one you want. If you want to do all 3, 1, 2, whatever, and we'll see y'all next week.
Of course. So again, it's the unwanted opinions, TIFU listeners edition, and then the unwanted confessions. All right. For sure.
Yeah.
Hey, hot takes from the street. I do got some things that I gotta say. Lil Wayne dropped the Carter 6. And the streets ain't happy about this one.
I mean,
I don't know what happened.
he going on tour, ain't it?
He's going on tour. The other day he did a surprise show at MSG.
You know, he did a surprise show last week, Friday, for the release of the Carter 6, but he's going on tour with The Roots in August as his band. And I don't know how I feel about this Carter 6. I listened to it, and it was very
I honestly
ABC.
haven't heard anything.
You don't want to hear anything. You know, I gave it the listen because, you know, the Carter 6 drop. I wanted to give my original review and not what everyone is saying. And it's hard for me to even say, like, damn, what happened to Lil Wayne? He fell off. At this point, he just got to be, what do you call it? A feature guy. Just jump on a feature and then be gone. But the album for him is not it. He is done. I actually wanted to say, I felt like his last good song for me was How to Love. You remember that song?
Yeah.
How to Love. That was on Carter 4.
Yeah.
I always got to break out in a song. I don't know.
Like you can't sing, bro. It's like you're not doing nothing.
You a hater. But yeah, Lil Wayne, when he dropped that Carter 6 and I heard it, not a fan. Definitely think he had some ABC raps 1, 2, 3, cheesy rhymes. And then he tried to run back. Damn, what was the song he did on No Ceilings? Banned from the Streets. He ran that back and did the same beat, but like slower. And yeah, nah, it's different. You know, Lil Wayne's in a different life, different category now. He's always been for everybody, but this last album, man, it ain't it.
I mean, you can't always be on top.
As I rock my Lil Wayne tee.
Can't always be on top all the time. You feel me?
Can't.
So what shows you watching right now? Because you don't watch TV for real.
So obviously, you know, we're watching
Love Island.
Love Island. But before we get into Love Island, I just started One Piece last week, and I'm trying to catch up on it. But now that Love Island's in the mix, I'm slowly like falling into that.
I like to start shows when we're in the middle of watching shows.
Because, you know, I want to try watching shows of my own. Like, you have your shows that you watch of your own, right? What's your show that you watch on your own?
But I'm on the train for 2 hours every day, 3 hours every day. I got time to watch it. I watch TV while I'm at work.
Damn, must be nice. I don't get time to be watching no TV at work.
I gotta stick a little AirPod in, and I just be.
Well, at least you get your job done. Shoot.
That's why I make sure to get it done so they can't say nothing to me.
Listen, the shows, there's nothing. I mean, One Piece is the show that I'm watching right now. It's just like, I turned it on as a filler, but then I started like catching on where I'm like, damn, this show is actually like pretty fire. I've been hearing that it's fire. So I wanted to start it. I saw that they were having a live action, so I wanted to start that, which was last week. About 8 episodes in, and I can see why people like fell in love with it. And they say I got so much more to go, so we shall see about that. I see Wednesday dropped last week. Haven't really heard much about that, but we got to get that a spin.
Ginny and Georgia dropped last week.
What's that?
It's the show about this girl and her mom and the brother. It's drama. It made me cry on the train, so that's a show I gotta watch here.
See, so that's your show on your own. Both of us can't be here crying. Kobe gonna be looking at us like, "What the hell y'all crying for?"
He always sleep.
Exactly.
He don't care.
So I would say, you said Gina in Georgia.
Jenny. Like gin, the drink.
Like gin rummy. Jenny.
Why was that so hard for you?
Ginny and James. What was the name of it? Yeah, that show.
Ginny and Georgia.
Yeah, that show. And then now we're watching Love Island. Now I do want to talk about Love Island.
It is messy. I did see a leak though. You want me to leak it to you or not?
Not yet. Not now, because I got to get this off my chest. So I started this at episode 3, and I got to get this off my chest because the people in the show, I ain't gonna lie, they kind of boring. They kind of dry. The only cool people I see is Shelly and Ace, and I guess you say Nick, because Nick battling, he playing the field right now, which that's he doing them dirty, which we all see how this ends up. But them 3 are the real, like, I guess MVPs of the show.
It's only the 3rd episode. So
Hoodoo, Kudos, whatever her name is.
Huda. That's like
Huda,
that's
shoulda, woulda.
Gotta be.
Yo, she's trying to be main character, and I don't like that. Like, new girl came in and she just met her guy 3 days in, 4 days in, and the new girl came in and she's like, "Oh, this bitch trying to come for my man. She's being messy." Bro, she's the bombshell. She just walked in here. She don't know nothing about y'all. Like, who are you? And she's making it seem like they've been together for years. I don't like this. I don't like this main character energy that she's trying to put on.
I mean, she trying to be, that's my man.
Nah, hell no. Who she think she is?
Listen, we all know that
Meatball?
USA season 5 and 6 were the seasons.
Yeah.
And if you missed them, watch them before you waste your time watching this one. Because it's better when you can watch a bunch at the same time instead of waiting every day for that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I recently, I need a filler show in between, things that are coming and going on TV. So, I recently started The Rookie. Because I saw a clip on TikTok, which is honestly where I get a lot of my random show suggestions. I like it. It's pretty good. I'm on season 3 right now.
Really?
Out of 7, and they got signed for season 8 too.
But what is it about?
So it's about like a 45-year-old man who gets divorced when his son goes to college, sold his business, sold his house, got divorced, moved to California, and became a police officer because one day he went into a bank and it was getting robbed. Like, he walked in, did his transaction, was getting ready to leave. Robbers walked in and robbed the bank. And he talked the guy
Off the ledge.
off of doing it and like basically like saved the day. And so he moved to California to be a cop. And he's like the oldest rookie in history, and like everyone cracks on him.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's actually really good. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I did, and you always clowned me for watching it.
Damn, I'm gonna have to tap into that. And we also gotta tap into BMF. Oh my gosh.
And we gotta tap into Bear because season 4 is coming out soon.
Yes, but BMF, that started last weekend as well.
Yeah, but BMF is a good one to stack up too, though.
I mean, there's so many shows I stack up to. I didn't even start Raising Kanan the last season, and I got to stack up on that. Much less to then wait for this and stack. We got so many shows. Oh my gosh, so many shows.
Talk to me about this sweet chocolate.
Oh, LV.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
So LV dropped their chocolate, their expensive chocolate line. And it's only at select stores, and I'm assuming it's the flagship stores.
Yeah.
But I know New York for the one on
The luggage one.
the big luggage one, the big flagship.
So
excuse
fire. How do they even get
On
permits
Fifth
to
Ave.
do that, bro?
It's New York City. They can do
You
whatever they want. They do whatever they want here. But basically, they're selling these expensive chocolates that are molded out in fine craft chocolate. Like, they have the infamous egg purse, so it's legit like a chocolate purse. And I don't know if y'all seen that viral video on TikTok of the girl, the roommate that was like holding the bag up from the fridge, and when she took it out the fridge, it dropped and cracked on the floor. The chocolate, yeah.
Retard.
She took her roommate's egg purse out of the fridge, and it dropped and cracked. $280 worth. So this
Oh, they're not that expensive.
it's chocolate. What the hell? $280. It's chocolate. Why the hell?
I better get it for Valentine's Day.
$280. It basically looks just like a bag. It has the LV imprint all over it. It has the zips. It looks like a zipper. The handle looks hand stitched.
I wonder if they got
everything.
That famous TikTok guy who's always molding like the random stuff into chocolate. You ever see that guy? He makes like the largest, most detailed statues in chocolate. I'm not kidding.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I'll send it to you when I come across it, because he's always on my page.
I gotta check it out. But they did the egg purse, they did the Vivian and the blue patoola. So the Vivian and the blue patoola are basically like their little mascots, their little floral characters.
Is the Vivian named after the Vivian from Drag Race?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think LV was on that.
R.I.P.
I don't know who the hell that is.
You better recognize greatness.
What is that, a part of RuPaul?
Yeah.
Nah.
The Vivian is a queen. She was a legend.
I feel that.
R.I.P.
But LV bag, the Vivian is a legend. That was $415 for the Vivian, and then the blue patoola is $160.
Oh, so I need the Vivian then.
So basically, you need to save up because it's very expensive. Those chocolate are very, very expensive. You do want to go to the Fifth Ave store and check it out. I know you ain't gonna buy nothing, but make sure it's part of like a day adventure. You know what I mean? So at least that's a part of the agenda. It's
I
not
don't
like,
want to go in that store unless I'm buying something.
no, I mean if we go in that area to like do something else, and then that is like right next door, it's a quick like, oh, let me hop in real quick, but not about to go all the way to just look. No, we're not doing that.
Why don't we plan to go to a little cafe in there?
That could be a thing. You know,
That's manageable.
$50 coffee. I could do that. Hey, anything for you, my dear. Yo, last night was the BET Awards. Did you hear about that?
I heard about Doechie's fire speech.
She had okay.
Go off queen.
What's she talking about? Do you remember?
She was saying, about the protests in LA and how like it's wrong, and like our government and what they're doing, and we're just exercising our rights, and about all the immigration stuff that's going on in LA. Kai Cenat, he top tier, bro. Like, we did good by making him the one. Like, he is so cute. Like,
I think.
Did you see a video of him on the red carpet talking to everyone?
Yeah.
He was mad hype.
I think because a lot of these award shows, we don't hear about them until we hear that like Kai is going to be live streaming at this thing, because there's no promotion for these award shows.
Yes, there is, babe.
The AMA, like, when do you really hear about promotion?
We don't have cable. We have streaming services. People who have cable get all the commercials, and that's where they do it.
But forget about cable. Where's the marketing online? Like, cable, not everyone is watching TV all the time. Are you seeing it posted on Instagram? Like, oh, the BET Awards is coming up this weekend. This person's performing. These award shows just come up, and you're like, oh, damn, I didn't even know that was on last night.
Maybe it's not on your algorithm, or maybe it's not the people who you follow.
I mean, Shade Room could be posting that there on everybody's algorithm. Either way, I feel like they need to start using these streamers more. I think these streamers you getting a lot of people that, especially these kids, BET Awards been around for so long that the youth is slowly going to forget about BET Awards. I grew up on the BET Awards because of shows like 106 & Park. You know what I'm saying? You see the 106 & Park, people come on there, and then the award show will come right after, and then you will see it like, oh, BET Awards. Like, that was such a big thing. Now, these kids only know about streaming. So if you have Kai, you have Tylil, all these other like big streamers going there to stream, it's going to get the youth back involved in these award shows.
They call it scam.
Hey, shout out to Kai, because he could be making a lot of money. If they could just let him know, yo, we dropped six figures for you to come and just live stream the show. I mean, he's been at 2 award shows for a reason lately. Mm-hmm. People are catching on. Yep. Keep Kai involved. But shout out to him. He's in his own wave. He's making that moolah. Damn.
All right. He said, we done with this.
Yeah.
Let's cut it. We appreciate y'all tuning in.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Made it to another week. Episode 11. Mm-hmm. I'm not flicking y'all up, but episode 11, my favorite number. You know what I'm saying? We want to put one over? Yeah. Number 11. You see, I had to rip down to 10. She wouldn't let it last for a couple weeks.
It's done with. Back to the aesthetic.
You already know. And we're going to start adding some more stuff in there. We do have some things that's been added. I hope y'all can find it. Every week, something different will be changed or on the pod. Remember, keep looking for it. That's the Easter egg. But again, you know, that's your unwanted feedback for today. You didn't ask for it? Oh. You didn't ask for it, but
you got it anyway.
Exactly. You already know. See you next time where we'll give you more stuff you didn't even want to hear.
Tune in next time.
You already know it's your boy Steph.
It's your shorty Jess.
You already know. We out.